Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing this morning? I'm doing lovely. But let's get into the Country Wayne skits. Rashad, I appreciate the fact that you're defending Dom, but she's not gonna be able to leave Terry because Terry owns that building, and she gonna need him for that building. Terry ain't going nowhere. Terry gonna be right there, and Terry, because he has leverage, she ain't going nowhere. It's the same thing with Lawrence that she's going through, is the fact of that. So I'm not too surprised by the fact of him saying he ain't going nowhere, because he ain't. He ain't got to go nowhere. Why? Because he has what I always like to say, leverage. And that's what I keep telling people. People don't understand when the person has leverage, that's a whole nother thing. So when it comes down to leverage, you got to be careful with that, because now that he basically paid for that building, he now has the leverage of being able to hold it over Dominique's head. Same thing with Nina. Nina now can hold it over Lauren's head and get him to do whatever it is that she wants, because he gave her leverage. Instead of him just closing everything down and basically starting over, guess what? Dom got to do the same thing. And it sucks when you have to do that, when you got to start all over because you gave somebody access and leverage. And that's what I keep telling people. Everything is about leverage. If you have leverage, then you'll be able to hold a higher standard, and you can be able to maneuver how you choose. But when you don't have leverage, you're screwed. Point blank, period. As for Mike, I'm not surprised that he's not going to listen to Ralphie, and he ain't. And Ralphie don't listen to Mike either. So I'm not really, truly speaking, too surprised by any of this, to be honest. I just ain't. So nothing surprises me when it comes to this situation with Ralphie or with Mike. Neither one of them listen when it comes to women. They both make the same mistakes, so that ain't nothing new. As for D, now Momo knows about Raquel. Interesting. Well, bruh, all I can tell you is you might want to figure out how you going to go about that situation, because at the end of the day, you're going to have to figure it out, because now Momo knows about her. So more than likely, she's going to be spending more time with Ralphie. So I don't know how this going to play out, but D, you should have told Ralphie about the situation and y'all wouldn't be here. But you chose not to, and that's on you. And like I said, Raquel sat right there calm, but you know she gonna have something to say about it. But wait till you find out she messing with your daddy. Wait till that come out. How long is it gonna be before that come out? Who knows? But Amber, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. The way she handled that with Anthony, I couldn't do nothing but laugh. That was funny. That was absolutely hilarious, because the way she basically broke that down for him, I couldn't do nothing but laugh, because it was funny. Because she sat right there and made it abundantly clear who I do business with and what I got going on ain't got nothing to do with you. So I'm proud of Amber, because Amber's like, I'm not about you, I'm not about him, I am about my bag, and I care nothing else about any of y'all as far as y'all men are concerned. Y'all ain't even my focus, and I'm proud of her. I'm proud that she's not focusing on men like that. I'm proud that she's realizing that she doesn't have to focus on that. So I absolutely love that for her. I do. I love that for her, and I love that she's, doing her thing, and she's not letting any of these things affect her. So I'm proud of her. She made me proud today. So I'm proud that she's, not letting any of this get to her like that. I'm proud of the fact that she's actually just, doing her thing. So I'm proud of her. I'm happy for her. I'm very, 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 very happy for her. So she deserves nothing but the best. But like I said, the fact that Anthony went over there. Why are you going over there if you're about Shayla? Why does it matter that she's working with Wayne? Why do you care? Why does it matter to you that she's working with Wayne? If they're working together on business, then that really shouldn't even have anything to do with you at all. So like I said, I just find it funny, the fact that even though he's not with Amber, even though he act like he don't want Amber, but yet you're still checking on her, still checking for her, you're stupid, dude. At the end of the day, please stop trying to make it seem like you don't want that girl knowing you do. And I wish you would stop the lies at this point. You know you care about your wife. And even though you may claim you want Shayla, but Lord, the fact that Shayla is up here, trying to figure out what the heck is going on, you up here getting defensive when she's just asking you a question. Bro, you guilty just for the fact that you sitting up there screaming and hooping and hollering. So that's what my issue is. If you really didn't care, you wouldn't even been on the phone with Chase at all, asking Chase anything. You wouldn't be talking to Piari and everybody else about Wayne if Wayne wasn't a threat to you or you weren't threatened by this man. So like I said, I can't do nothing but honestly just shake my head and just be like, oh, okay. So yeah, he's funny to me at this point. He's hilarious. It really is. He's absolutely hilarious because you know you still care about your wife even though you act like you don't care. You know you do. You care, and that's the funny thing about it. So stop trying to play our faces and make it seem like you don't care about this woman, because you do care about this woman. So like I said, you need, like Coco and all them told you, you need to make a choice of which one of these women that you want. As for, Melissa, girl, you need to just leave your mom and them alone, but you ain't gonna do that, so that's not even something worth discussing. As for Tony, listen to your mama. Your mama ain't telling you nothing wrong. That girl is not the issue. She's not even the issue because she seemed like a really good girl. The issue is her mama and that cousin and the fact that they're money hungry. And some of these women be pimping out their daughters and be having their daughters going after these guys that got money and all this other stuff. So no, your mama is absolutely right. She ain't saying nothing wrong. She is absolutely correct. Because that girl, even though yes, she's a good girl, she's a sweet girl, she's a kind girl, the fact that her mama and her cousin are trying to get, money from you and trying to get her to use you, that's the problem I think your mama got with it. And you cannot be mad because your mama is sitting there not telling you nothing wrong, because she's not telling you nothing wrong. She's telling you everything that is right. And you need to listen to your mama. Because your mama ain't telling you nothing wrong. She ain't. She's telling you everything that is facts because she loves you and she cares about you. So I get it. But at the same time, you can't be mad because your mama is looking out for you and she's got your best interest at heart. She's just looking out for you and making sure that you good. So you can't be mad because she's looking out for your quote unquote best interest. Your mama just wants you to be good. So don't be mad because your mama got your best interest at heart. Because she does. Your mama got your best interest at heart. She want to make sure you good, and you can't be mad because she's looking out for that. And as for that little girl, you could have handled the situation with her mama a whole lot differently. All she want is her baby to not be used and taken advantage of because of who his father is. That's all she's saying. She just doing what's best for her son. And when you have a child, you gonna understand when you have kids. So you can't be mad because she's looking out for her child to make sure her child is good. You can't be mad because she's trying to make sure nobody is using and taking advantage of her child, especially considering how kind-hearted that he is. He already got taken advantage of by a few women, so I don't blame her. I would look out for my child as well if I was her. So she needed to basically make sure her child is protected. And the fact that the mama and the cousin went over there, that is crazy to me. You wrong for that. Why did you go over there trying to check that woman? And they the reason you lost that boy. It wasn't because of you. It was because of your mama and them. And that's the problem. Your family, you put your family in something that ain't got nothing to do with them at all, and you put them involved. And now you got to deal with the fact that you're going to lose this man because of this young man, I should say, because of your stupidity. So, girl, and then I might feel sorry for you because you the one that brought your mama and them involved in this situation. You sitting up there letting your mama and them give you bad advice, and you had a good guy that actually cared about you, and yet and still you ended up leaving him. That's crazy.